November the 25th, Gazpacho Soup Day.
Hey guys, PepperAmmy here. Today is the 25th of November and that only means one thing. It is Gazpacho Soup Day. Now, the last time November 25th fell on a Friday was 11 years ago and the next one is in 11 years time. So being sick this year, I am not missing this opportunity to make this video. So I do apologize if I do sound a little bit rough. Now this recipe is a great way to help with your knife skills, as you will have to dice and prepare plenty of vegetables for this and get them nice and small. Now to start, you want around 1.5 pounds or around 750 grams of vine-ripe tomatoes. You want to make an X on the bottom of each tomato, just deep enough to cut through the skin and not the tomato itself. Next, you want to place your tomatoes into boiling water for around 15 seconds or so until the skin around the X starts to become loose. Then remove and transfer to a bowl full of cold water. Now you want to allow them to cool until you are able to handle them. Now you want to peel the skin off of the tomatoes. This should be quite easy and quite satisfying to do. Next, half and core your tomatoes, keeping the seeds. As when you are deseeding the tomatoes, you want to place the seeds and the pulp in a mesh strainer over a bowl and scrape around and collect as much of that juice as possible. You should end up with around a cup of juice depending on how juicy your tomatoes are. Next, you want to dice your tomatoes nice and small, and then peel, core, dice a whole cucumber, a bell pepper, colour of your choice, and a red onion. Now obviously if you want to spice it up, you can throw in a jalapeno diced as well for a nice fiery kick. Now you could call it here and you will have a nice fresh salsa, or you can keep going to make this into gazpacho soup. Next, place around half of your vegetables into a blender along with the tomato juice, a 1/4 cup of olive oil, the juice of 1 lime, 2 teaspoons of balsamic vinegar, 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, and half a teaspoon of ground cumin. Then obviously a teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper as well, just for a little bit of seasoning. Then you want to blend until smooth, combine with the rest of your vegetables. If you wish, you can blend all the soup if you do prefer a smooth consistency. And then you want to place this in a non-reactive bowl and chill for around 2 to 3 hours in the fridge. Then you want to top with some freshly shredded basil and serve. Now you want to remember, gazpacho soup is served cold. Now I had mine with a nice herby bruschetta and then simply enjoy. Now this is a really fresh take on a soup. It's a little bit weird drinking a cold soup, but you know, you've kind of got to relate to Rimmer with that one. Now I do highly recommend this soup if you have never made it before or never even had it before, as it is fairly simple to make and most of the time is going to be waiting on it in the fridge. And that wraps up this week's video. Now I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, let me know down below with a like and a comment. If you do here, feel free to subscribe for free weekly cooking content. And I will hopefully see you all again next week when my voice sounds slightly better. Thanks for watching.
Gazpacho Soup.